Since March
Since March.
of
All right,
this
about
year.
six
Yes.
months ish.
Uh-huh.
All right.
6 months.
All right. And awesome. So you are relatively young, seem to be relatively fit as far as I could tell, but you saw something, there was something different that attracted you when you started hearing about the message wrapped around Phix. So share with these kind folks what your situation was and what's happened since.
Yeah. So, well, I'll just back up. So when I was younger, around 11, I used to, uh, when I would stand up, I would faint, I would get dizzy, but it was a little extra than normal, and it really freaked my parents out. They ran a bunch of, and then it got to a point to where it progressed to where if I was standing in the kitchen cooking, and then all of a sudden I would faint. And that, of course, prompted my parents to want to find out what was going on. So I did some tests, something called a tilt table test, among many other tests, and they ended up diagnosing me with something called vasovagal syncope, and that is a vagus nerve condition, if you will. I mean, there's more to it than that, I think, but it is an overactive vagus nerve. And so throughout my life, it has presented itself. The fainting subsided as I got a little older, and it went away for the most part. But I'll still get the dizzy headed feeling, but I don't faint, and like I did then. But it has presented itself with anxiety, I believe. I tie that to that, and slipping into that fight or flight hypervigilant mode a little quicker, I think, than the average person. And with that, I have tried to, even self-medicate it with just kind of getting into working out, or getting, sugar, or trying to find ways to calm myself
Got
when I experience it. And so um, stress in life continues to happen, and some of it has presented itself for me uh, pretty largely over the past 3 years, with a life changing event. And so when I was turned on to Phix by my sponsor, he brought me onto it, or team leader, however you want to. I'm not sure the term, but anyways, he introduced me to it. When I heard vagus nerve, I was like, please. And I was so grateful. Within 2 weeks of taking it, I noticed I was calmer. I was able to focus instead of being all flighty and fight or flighty. And I was just, I'm just so grateful for it. Now, since then, I still have same life stressors, and they just look differently. I mean, as we all do, but I'm able to navigate it in a calmer, restful place and focus instead of being overwhelmed by it. And that's how it has helped me significantly. Now, I have discovered while taking it many other side effects that have made me completely happy. I feel like my muscle memory, I'm not working out more, but I feel like my muscle memory, or I'm leaner and I feel more toned. And I am seeing results in that area that are amazing. Also, I feel regular, timely, and that's been great. I'm sleeping well, and my nails, they've always been brittle and kind of flaky, and they feel healthy and strong. And my body is just thriving with it. And I did briefly stop taking it for a couple weeks, and um, I noticed I was more inflamed, and I did notice a difference to where I wanted to get back on it. And I'm so grateful I did. It was nice to have that period to see how it affected me off of it too, since I had been taking it off for a prolonged period of time. And within a day or two, I mean, I felt right back to where I was. So.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So can you
Mhm.
describe, when I hear what you're saying, one of the things I think about, and I don't want to misspeak. So, would you say it felt like panic attacks, or was it just lack of ability to focus when different things happen?
Both. But majorly panic attacks.
Okay,
And yeah, they'd be crippling. And because I hop into that fight or flight so quickly, then I don't think logically.
there we go. Okay,
And that has caused some problems in my life. And I feel like this launched me into a state to where I'm able to, you know, not be, I'm able to think logically.
yeah,
It
yeah,
helped keep me because I was into a major stressful life event not that long ago that, the common one. And I stayed in that fight or flight for a couple
right,
years.
yeah.
And so this has just been just such a relief. I feel like myself again.
Oh, nice, nice.
And yeah,
That's
it's,
awesome.
mhm.
Love to hear that. And you were saying, I think you just mentioned it, the hair growing and the nails and everything. You noticed all that?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
hair
awesome.
growing, nails, and also, I mean, my skin is better, everything. I mean, my
Yeah,
body is just thriving now that I am not. Now I'm rested. I
yeah.
My body's able to I believe be healthy
Yeah,
and
this is great
fine.
because we talk a lot about this. Most people, guys, if you're stressed out or overweight, you tend to stay in the sympathetic or the sympathetic state or the fight or flight. Staying there keeps you there. It's almost like a cycle. It just keeps you right there. So you were experiencing that on steroids, it sounds
Yeah.
like. So you've been able to literally feel the difference because of the calmness that comes when that vagus nerve moves into the rest and digest state.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It is so. I feel like I have my life back.
that's beautiful.
It
Love
is.
that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing, Ashley. Appreciate you. Great meeting you yesterday, and look forward to some more of those life changes and all the stuff we talked about yesterday. So thanks for being on and sharing with everybody tonight.